So I decided to do my presentation on depression because I feel like, especially with COVID going on, that there's a lot of cases that there's a lot of cases of depression. There's more cases now, and maybe they haven't counted it or did like a new, statistics, but it just stood out to me because I know a lot of people that's going through depression because of loss of jobs, lack of daycare, loss of family members, and just being thrown into this new way of life that no one was prepared for. While doing the research, I didn't realize that there were other countries that were suffering way more than in America, and that's due to lack of resources. They don't have the ability to go to the doctors like we do, or insurance, and the government doesn't assist them the way the government assists Americans, which is very unfortunate. And so I did that, and I saw the numbers and the reasons, and they have a severe lack of health care. And a lot of their depression also comes from premature deaths of babies, and lack of jobs. And it's just the developing countries are just not as fortunate as we are here. And so we're experiencing the same things but on different levels. And when it comes to me, I know a lot of people in the past that have experienced depression. I have family members. I have a family member that was suffering from depression, but I feel it's because of us being African Americans and not wanting to seek help and therapy. There's like this taboo on it. And that family member actually ended up committing suicide. And I always felt that there was no help for depression, that when my family member committed suicide, I always thought that that was always the end result of depression, unless you just kick it and, you get out of it. But that wasn't the case. And then so I also had a friend that was going through it, but she decided to seek therapy and take medications and take the steps and use all the resources that was available to her. And it turned out into a different result. And the person I'm speaking of is doing way better now. And so that opened my eyes to see that there is help, there is counseling, there is no reason to be ashamed of what you're going through. And it takes a lot of strength to admit it, as well as take steps to fix it. During this whole COVID pandemic, I myself have felt like the pressures of being a mom and having to stay home and not being able to work, or being, imprisoned in my own house, have had my mood swings going up and down. But I feel like, I'm able to cope more than other people. But I just wanted to take the time out to do the research and even learn more from it, so that I can look for the signs and see the options that I may have in case of the event that I may go through it. And yeah, thank you.